Inspired by Tone. On the day that my life doesn't matter, shortly after police have stopped my heart in front of the people it beats for, forcing me from man to martyr to movement to memory, forcing my mother to stitch back together the pieces of her smile, your most highly touted of news outlets, carrying only the most pertinent of information, will be sure to inform you that I was no saint. I call my non-compliance a deadly sin. No amendment protecting my right to bear this blackness or cell phone. They would dig through my closet and ask the skeletons to give my obituary and do anything possible to convince you my murder was an act deserving of a paid vacation. So to those who knew of me, please, when they leave these bullet holes in my story, tell them my name. Tell them that my parents gave it to me when it was all that they had to give. That I was one who only dreamt in the daytime because I thought the night stars too beautiful to miss. Tell them I found stars in the eyes of a girl who now is never gonna get that last name I owe her. Tell them I laughed as though I had all the time in the world, but often cried as though I saw this coming. Because where I'm from, we wear matching hoodies with the Reaper so he doesn't have trouble finding us. Where buying the black kid's birthday present before the day itself is more gamble than gifts, so tell them I gave. Didn't matter if my glass was half empty or half full, as long as we could pour into others. Tell them we were poor. Didn't always have 2 cents to rub together, so we did it with our hands. We called it prayer, called it church, made it of each other, wrapped in each other as tightly as the kinks in our hair, called it love, painted it black because it was the only color we had never seen it come in yet. Tell them that we just wanted to see things like the world, like tomorrow, like examples of people whose bodies equated to more than their police descriptions. And I found some in my afterlife where ancestors taught lessons using an ungentrified textbook. I thought it was crazy. Then in death, they were teaching me what type of person I was. Yet in life, no one even told me I was a person. It said, your name is Chevon. Age, old enough to say I'm fucking up, but young enough to still just call it learning. Gender, mind your business. Ethnicity, Caucasian, real nigga. Yeah, real nigga with a GA is in from East Atlanta, GA, where anyone who wants to use an ER can get put in one. The days I prayed have turned my tongue into a prosperous weapon. It was sharp as the pocket knife that walked me home at night. I've been 10 toes down since 10 years old, attended the school of hard knocks and graduated summa cum laude. I love like I spoke, loud as hell, often without thinking, but never without purpose. I was 6'1". Mama said, boy, you better stand every damn inch of it. Like a lot of black boys learn to love basketball before myself. I often measure my masculinity in my vertical leap. I was a Virgo. I never knew what the hell that meant, except I was born in September. Which means I was born, which means I had a mother, which means I was somebody's son. So tell them I shined as though I was somebody's son and burned as though I was somebody's son, one that only dreamt in the daytime because I thought a black sky was too beautiful to miss. I called it heaven's tinted window. Peered through it as I rode shotgun with a God who hadn't really heard from them in a bit. Wanted to know who they've been praying to. And if by some chance it's Jesus, I wonder if he's told them that being perfect didn't keep him from being killed. So when they tell you that I was no saint, tell them they're right. And then tell them it doesn't matter. My life did.